This podcast is about real school versus online school. I'm asking Luke Jones, which do you prefer?
I prefer real school because you're actually in person with the teacher and other classmates.
We're asking JP, which do you prefer, online school or real school?
Real school.
Why?
Because I'd rather learn firsthand than through a screen.
Alright.
Hi, I'm Shabam Jadav, and I am a 6th grade HighFlex student, and Charlie Milam asked me to answer some questions for his podcast, so here I am answering those 4 questions. Alright, first question. Do you like staying home? I actually do like staying home. It's not bad, but it gets boring sometimes, just staying at home, looking at the same wall, looking at the same things, It gets kind of tiring, but overall it's fine. Number 2, what is it like having to learn through a screen? It's not bad. It's actually fun, in a way. It's cool that this is actually happening. So it's fine. Usually I get through it fine. Usually there's not a problem, but if there is, I usually try to ask the teacher to fix it. If it's on her side, if it's on my side, I try to fix it too. But usually those problems get fixed, so that's good. Question number 3, are there any distractions? If so, what are they? Okay. Distractions. Yep. Distractions. Okay, distractions, I would say I get distracted with a few things, such as noise. Something that's right in front of me, like a little glue stick. I look at it for a minute. I'm like, oh, cool, and I'm like, I get distracted for a few seconds. That happens to me a few times. So, yeah, those are the only things that really distract me. Number 4 and it's the final question. Which do you prefer, online school or real school? Okay. Let me get this clear. I'd rather do real school. Only because there's a lot better resources than a lot better resources at school. Because usually you can't do all the things or like all stuff like you can do at school. Like if we're in media, my classmates at school are like using the computers. I do have a computer, but they have the different resources like what is it? Final Cut Pro and iMovie and like all that stuff, and they have cameras and stuff. So they have a lot better resources. But usually those resources aren't that major to the point where it will affect me. But I have usually they have a little better resource. Not too many. Like they just only have like a few things that's just different. Like I get to use Final Cut Pro. I can't because I don't have it on my school iPad or whatever I use. But it's fine. I still have iMovie, so that's no problem. I have clips, so I usually do stuff on there for media, but there's sometimes you can't have the resources sometimes you can't have some of the resources at school online. And than real school. But I'd rather an online school. It kind of gets lonely. Because you can't see your classmates that much. Because during quarantine, since everyone's doing it, you can see everyone. You can talk a little bit before class, that kind of situation. But since everyone else is doing real school, so that happens. But usually it's fine. I'd rather still do real school than online school, as it's just a lot more fun doing real school than online school. But yeah, so that's what I think of online school and HighFlex learning. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks Charlie for having me on, and I will have me on this podcast, and I'll just, I guess, end this go now. Bye guys.